So what happens in the NBA is they announce a trade on ESPN, right? But then they draft the guy. The team has to draft the guy before they trade him. So it's the most ridiculous exercise. Yeah. So Russ Stevens gets traded, but he has to go up there, wear a Charlotte Hornets hat, right? Answer questions about the Charlotte Hornets, and then he gets traded 5 minutes.
He is to be on the team.
Right.
2 hours later, he's on a flight to Philly.
Right. Can we just stop that?
He already knows he's been traded to Philly, right?
Oh,
right.
They all know. Everyone knows, apparently, but they still have to do this because it's so ridiculous.
So it's sacrilegious, Joe, to even mention Jason Tatum in a deal anymore, right? Jason Tatum, would you agree that he's the most untouchable Celtic?
I think that's right.
Least likely to be traded would be Jason Tatum.
For Anthony Davis, they trade him as quickly as they could.
Yes, I agree.
Right, because he's...
So, no, Joe just brought up a good point. Would you put Tatum into a deal for Anthony Davis?
I would.
So he's not. He's the most untradeable. He's not untradeable.
Just dropped it for seconds.
I've changed. It did take long.
That actually was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Okay, but not much more. I have my convictions here. That's great. But no, yes, I would drive him to New Orleans.
I'm sure you would.
Absolutely. Anthony Davis. Can you imagine him in a Celtics uniform? I mean, that guy is just a freak. All right, boys, need to create some kind of system coming out of the bullpen at some point?
You're this far from suggesting they just make David Price a reliever right now to get him ready for the playoffs.
Absolutely. That's a great idea.
Was that the next crazy thing that was going to come out of your mouth?
Absolutely. That would be a great idea right now.
And the rotation is what?
And Brady in the 7th, Timberland in the 8th, Folk in the 9th.
I'd rather see I know all of a sudden I forgot his
Pomeranz.
name. No, the guy from the Mexican League.
Velasquez.
Velasquez. I wouldn't mind seeing him as your 5th.
The guy from the
Mexican League. Well, that's what he was from.
There's only 200 of them.
But he's your emergency starter.
No, but he wouldn't be bad as a 5th starter if you put him in right now.
No, I agree.
Yeah, right. And then you had David Price in the Andrew Miller role right now. Wouldn't you like that? Don't you think that'd be more valuable?
Be pretty interesting.
Right? Mm-hmm. Look, he's there for the next 20 years, so you have to buy into it, right?
Right.
If he doesn't opt out,
the spot for him, right?
But I think he seems to like that spot.
In the playoffs, he certainly does. I don't think he wants any part of starting a game in the playoffs.
I don't think you can get him to do it.
He might, if he does well enough, he might want to opt out.
What do we think? Do we think, as of now, that Price will opt out at the end of this year?
Not a chance, right?
Wait. For that kind of money, you want to make him an 8th inning specialist?
No, really. You put with Andrew Miller, you put him in 5th inning at times.
I wouldn't do it now. I wouldn't do it now because he's pitching so well, and if you can get another 15 starts out of him. But what about like late August, early September? You start to convert him over, right? If you got a playoff spot locked up, start pitching him. He would be invaluable in the playoffs.
But let's be honest, that's going to be the role he's going to play in the playoffs.
If Erod, let's put it this way.
He did it last year. He was the best pitcher.
Yeah, but he was under. He had to do something. For
you know what would be good? You do it. You win a World Series, but you piss him off and he opts out. Everybody wins at that point in time, right?
Exactly. Yeah,
everybody wins.
Speedy is done.
Boy, I tell you,
right?
It looks like
he's
yes,
he's relaxing at home for the rest of his career.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm phasing him out. It seems like.
Well, I think he's really injured. That cartilage restoration repair either works or it doesn't work, and this one doesn't seem to have worked.
No.
Safe to say, if Tom Brady had had the same injury, he'd be retiring, right?
Yeah, I think if Tom Brady had that surgery, he'd be retired.
If Bergeron had it, he'd be in the next day.
Exactly, right.
That's
he wouldn't even miss
right.
practice. He'd come in maybe a little late.
No, look, fellas, they got a problem at second for.
Right.
Who was it?
Tyler
Thornburg.
The dumbest player in
They
Red Sox
follow instructions.
Who, because he couldn't follow instructions, blew out his arm.
Who, if in the Russ's world, is in the James Young
He's
category?
right there with James Young now. He is. That's a very low bar to get under, and he's done the what you call the limbo? What do you call that when you go under the
Lambada.
Lambada.
No, the limbo.
Limbo.
I don't know.
No, he's definitely
not much of a
I couldn't think of Velasquez, so I said Mexican League. I'm having a problem with my Spanish today.
Understandable.
And your point.
Thornburg has gone under a very low bar to get into James territory, James Young territory.
Si, senor. All I have today is we got to do something with the home run celebrations, right?
Yep.
Guy hits a home run, which is the most exciting event in baseball, right? Would you say hitting a home run?
Absolutely.
Okay, chick stick home runs. We need to have a celebration where, like, it's a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Where the whole team comes out in college and high school. The whole
Oh,
team,
like a dance line along the first base line.
right? Whatever. Yeah,
With
exactly.
top hats and
Yeah, they
canes.
do. In
Doesn't that
college,
get you hit the next time up?
they got to get over it.
All right,
though.
they have to-
Well,
Someone
even-
else hit.
or-
Someone else hit.
Even better.
Yeah,
More guys
right.
get hit
Yeah,
is
right.
good too.
Or the pitcher can throw at the guys while they're celebrating.
Right.
How
Yeah.
fun is that?
You give them 2 balls.
So you have
Yeah.
to move while you're
Yeah,
celebrating.
right,
That's the
exactly.
The fact is this. It's because he's Tom Brady, don't you see?
I understand, but Tom Brady, Kyrie Irving, your example, did not get Jason Tatum traded. Did not get the future traded.
Oh, it always
Tom
comes-
Brady
it
got
always comes-
Jimmy
Oh,
G,
Jimmy
the
comes-
future
Jimmy
of the
America.
team, traded. So all bets are off with Tom Brady. He doesn't get this love. He doesn't get those comparisons. Who gets
Why
the?
not? He took him to the Super Bowl.
He's won 5 Super Bowls.
Because I'm.
He took
He
Scotty's
took-
prom date
he
away
took-
from him.
he took the future from the team for selfish reasons because it's all about Tommy Boy. Okay,
Did he
you-
make
Then
that
he took him
trade?
to the Super Bowl, though.
What's that?
Yeah,
They
but he
lost
doesn't
the
want to
Super Bowl.
share the spotlight going
All right,
that
they
way.
lost the Super Bowl. It wasn't because of him. They couldn't
Don't
stop
fumble,
anybody.
Tom. Don't fumble the ball, Tom. And then-
Come on.
You know,
secure the
Here's
ball,
the thing.
Tom.
I think you got the wrong guy who made that trade. I think that was Bob Kraft who made that trade.
At the coaxing of
At
Tom
the
Brady.
coaxing or
Tom
not the
cost him
coaxing?
Super Bowl with the fumble.
Of course, it cost him a Super Bowl with the fumble. I don't
Well,
understand.
he
what's
could have
the-
won it without the fumble.
Don't fumble. Nick Foles didn't fumble. I didn't see Nick Foles
This is
fumble.
Pete. This is going to be a
Oh.
long.
Jimmy
Okay,
G
Foles
hasn't
caught the ball.
fumbled anything yet. He's undefeated.
Jimmy G doesn't look
We,
too
we,
good
we
over
have
there.
absolutely given up on you ever coming on the show
Oh,
now.
no,
Tom.
he'll come on the show because he has
He has to
questions.
defend himself.
He has questions. Exactly. All right, boys. So I ask you, Des Bryant is still around. We now have Edelman, who's got jammed up for steroids. I think Des Bryant would add a lot to the Patriots. And
How about T.O.? Ran at 4.4340 the other day.
is that right? Who was chasing him?